Throughout Blue Lock, Kaneshiro has created a variety of characters that are well written and appeal to a wide range of people. We all come to love certain characters more than others, and today I'll be telling you my top 5 players in the series. Someone who likes playing in defense. A lot of my favourite characters have a defensive role. Number 5, it is Django Raichi. I first remember disliking him for his stuck-up personality, but during the Team Z vs Team V match, I found him to be one of my favourite players. He really pulled his weight, as he man-marks Ryo, stopping him, as well as that crazy block against Zantetsu. Those gave me some real respect for him. Number 4 is Shido, the demon of Blue Lock. I found myself loving his crazy personality and how he genuinely likes to see others succeed and praises players that do amazing. 2. His carefree attitude actually makes him stand out, as players in Blue Lock love hating on others that do well. It's good to see such a character who genuinely likes others to succeed. At my number 3 slot is Gagamaru. He seems like a chill guy who's down to earth. In a series of absolute monster egos, he seems to be a voice of just going with vibes. Another reason why I like him so much is that he's clutch when it comes to games. His reflexes and springiness also creates amazing moments that I love. I first loved his character on the anime where he scored his first goal, where he puts his body on the line, and the animation was so crisp. Number 2 slot is Nikki Iko. I don't know what appealed to me, but he did. His parallels with Isagi and how he's an amazing defender just worked with him. Being an anime fan made me love his character, as well as how his light novel is shown to be such an anime fanatic like me. I found myself doing his eye thing when I'm posing in photos. Before we get to my favourite character in the whole series, I have a few honourable mentions. For the first of my honourable mentions is Igaguri. I love him for being just a silly character, as well as just being comedic relief, as well as him being the 300th player in the whole series. That was cool. Another of my honorable mentions is Karasu. He reminds me of watching Haikyuu and having all the crow ideas, and like him having a crow aura was just so sick, as well as him just being an amazing defensive midfielder, as well as him just being good in every single way, as well as him having metavision. I just think that's sick. Another honourable mention is Burū Rokku. I love him for him just being cold as a character, him carrying Ubers, as well as his character just being cold. I have one of his Ubers shirts. And carrying on with the theme of Ubers is another Ubers character, Oliver IQ. I love him for his first appearance in the U20 match. Him being one of the first characters to show metavision shows how he felt like a final boss. But finally, for my favourite character in the whole of the series of Blue Lock, it is Don Lorenzo at number 1. His money shark personality stood out to me, as well as his ideology about only money mattering. His idea about money being the whole thing that runs the world is what made me love his character, as well as how he pocketed Kaiser like a madman. He had him on a leash, and that's what made me love his character. Another part that made me love his character is his backstory that he had with Snuffy, where Snuffy decided to make a star and brought him to stardom. This is what made me love his character, as well as how he came from the streets and grew up with nothing. His character from going to rags to riches is really a story that was profound and that really impacted me.